Good morning, day, evening, night. Guten Tag, buenas tardes, whatever it's gonna be. My name is Freya, and this game may contain content that may be sensitive to some people. It contains blood, occultism, moments of horror, and flashing lights. So, if you suffer from any of these ailments, as in if you're sensitive to them, if you suffer from blood, we'd all be dead. But if you have any sensitivity to these ailments, this is your only warning. Now, this game gives you a warning. I never do, so if I do, it's always too late anyway. So this is Krypta FM. I know nothing about this game. I was just scrolling for something to stream, and this came to be. Also, this thing stops everything whenever I'm tabbed out of it, so that's why it was quiet. So it's made by Under the Sink, or the game was made under the sink. So the developer was probably hiding under the sink. So apparently there's a mouse intensity thing here, which I assume is actually... Because when I first got onto this, I was wondering like why my mouse is moving too fast. It was probably because of this, so I kind of lowered it on my mouse already. So we'll see how it goes. It seems to be what I originally seemed to like anyway. There is a speedrun mode. I don't do speedruns, so if you wanna speedrun this game, it's free. It's gonna be linked in the description. I don't know anything about this. I just wanted something to play, and this is what it is. Day 1. I have a knife. Oh. Okay, I see why it had a mouse intensity thing. Yeah. Wow, that is way too fast. Okay, now it's a bit too slow. Okay, that seems to be fine. So I have a knife. Or... I have a very phallic object in my hand. We are 10 minutes past 9 p.m. So I have a pleasure to welcome all the listeners of Radio Boysguard to yet another podcast of Krypta FM. My name is Lucas Martinek, and I'm going to be your guide through the unknown. Am I blocking the subtitles, by the way? Am I blocking the... I'm sort of blocking the subtitles. Well, good luck.
Ale najpierw chciałbym rozpocząć od odtworzenia intrygującej rozmowy, którą mogliście już słyszeć w dzisiejszym wydaniu wiadomości Radia Bożygród. Posłuchajcie.
I'm trying to listen up.
Może się pan przedstawić?
Jędrzej Świergiel, gospodarz.
Panie Jędrzeju, niech pan opowie słuchaczom, co się wydarzyło.
Ja pani powiem, ja tutaj w Gozdarach mieszkam od urodzenia i pierwszy raz takiego widziałem, jak Boga kocham.
Czyli co?
Co ja mogę powiedzieć? No, w domu byłem, na mycie się gotowałem, bo już do spania chciałem iść i słyszę wrzaski, kotłowanie. Się ubrałem na szybko, wybiegam, w klapkach samych. No i to co widać? Zwierzyna tutaj porozciągana, rozbebeszona, koza moja leży. Za głowę się złapałem, myślę, wilk.
Is my computer doing that? My dinosaur?
Patrzę, kury dwie martwe też leżą, też poszarpane. Nie zabrał nawet, zostawił jak leżały.
Wow, the subtitles are cut off on my screen.
Czyli coś pan wie?
Ja nie wiem, ale ja się domyślam. Ale to nie ma co gadać. Byle nie wróciło. Wie pani, ja po prostu chciałbym ludzi ostrzec, uważając się, że dobrze budynki zamykali. Dla mnie to jest niepotrzebne, żeby wiedzieć.
Aha.
Niebywałe, wiem. Niebywałe. Rozbebeszone zwierzęta znalezione we wsi Gozdary pod naszym Bożygrodem. Powiem państwu szczerze, że po wysłuchaniu tej rozmowy ciężko mi się było już na czymkolwiek dziś skupić. Oczywiście przydałoby się więcej informacji. Dlatego też apeluję, jeśli mieszkacie w Gozdarach, bądź macie jakiekolwiek informacje, które mogą pomóc w śledztwie redakcji Krypta FM,
zapraszam do kontaktu telefonicznego podczas jutrzejszej audycji na żywo. Bądź i tutaj ciekawostka technologiczna. Zapraszam na nowo powstałe forum internetowe audycji Krypta FM, które znajdziecie na portalu internetowym naszego radia www.bozygrodfm.pl. Moi drodzy słuchacze, to jest oczywiście temat, który zdecydowanie warto pozostawić dorosłym. Jednakże, tak jak obiecałem, dla was również dziś coś przygotowałem. Spisałem kilka porad dla młodego łowcy Cryptid.
Am I a Cryptid hunter?
Przydadzą wam się podczas własnego śledztwa, które przeprowadzić możecie na własnym podwórku.
In my own backyard. I have a backyard?
Pierwsze, zaopatrzcie się w dziennik,
Is that my radiator doing that noise?
swoje zapiski. Szukanie kryptydy to tylko połowa pracy kryptozoologa.
Cryptozoologist? Is that
Warto wiedzieć, czego
what that entitles?
W dzienniku zapisujcie więc konkretne zadania, takie jak odwiedzenie konkretnego miejsca, które warto zbadać. Jeśli chodzi o pomysły na zadania, dobrym źródłem może być na przykład nasza audycja, jak również nasze forum internetowe. Druga zasada, trzymajcie się ścieżek. Szukanie krypty to świetny sposób na spędzenie wolnego czasu na świeżym powietrzu, jednak pamiętajmy o
Trying to see what's on my bulletin board.
oddalając się od domu, warto mieć ze sobą mapę okolicy, na której zaznaczycie znane wam ścieżki. Pomocne mogą być również punkty orientacyjne.
Aha.
Tak długo, jak zostaniecie na ścieżkach, zawsze wrócicie do domu. Trzecia zasada, najważniejsza. Powinna wam zawsze towarzyszyć osoba dorosła.
What if I don't have an adult?
Bezpieczeństwo jest najważniejsze. Badacz zjawisk paranormalnych musi pamiętać, że jego hobby towarzyszy wiele niebezpieczeństw.
Is that so?
Eksplorując opuszczony budynek, łatwo skręcić sobie kostkę. A nasze lasy pełne są pokrzyw i kolczastych krzewów. W towarzystwie osoby dorosłej zawsze będziecie bezpieczni. To tyle na dziś. Poradnik znajdziecie również w wersji tekstowej na naszym forum Krypta FM. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk, a to była Krypta FM. Do usłyszenia jutro o tej samej porze. Udanych łowów.
A goat corpse at neighbors. Oh. Damn. Okay. that just straight up just right flash. Okay, so I'm holding a flashlight. Never mind everything else I thought this was. Can I do anything here? Oh. I have a camera and a flashlight. My hand is there, so can I do anything with that? How do I interact? F? It's with F? Uh-huh. Internet adventure. Malui? Interesting. I have no wallpapers. Do I have any photos? I don't have any photos. What is Bury the Beaver? Insert a disk, please enter drive F. What? So I have these games installed on my phone, on my computer, but I still need... Currently 9:10, so... Feel free to join the discussions on the forums. Weird observation. Okay, I would like to present to you... Oh boy. Okay, I'd like to present to you the discovery that was made near Ghost Ray, which you may have already heard of today's Krypta FM broadcast on radio Bozigrod. The local community began to encounter the remains of bitten animals and slight damage to vegetation. Places where wounded animals were found, one could see strange scratches on trees, broken bushes, and branches lying on the ground, as well as trampled grass and smaller vegetation. And there probably wouldn't be anything all that unusual about it were it not for the eyewitness accounts of Goldar residents who report encounters with a strange creature that has been seen in the area for some time. It seems to be connected to the mystery of the mutilated animals as well as the destruction in their vicinity. I immediately point out that nothing happened to any person, but the victims of the creature happened to be the farm animals. As Mr. Swiriel, sorry if I butchered the name, said in the news, in contrast, I learned from one of the residents that our mentioned creatures move on all four legs and resemble a medium or large dog. Its head seems to be completely black with a prominent white fangs and an almost glowing pair of eyes that stand out. The creature also supposedly has pointed ears which can also deceptively resemble horns, so it is difficult to determine what exactly they are. Despite the stature which can cause fear, the creature is rather emaciated. Really? Wow. So if anyone doesn't know what emaciated is, just imagine someone that hasn't eaten in days or weeks even. Some even say that he can be injured or stained with the blood of previous victims. It is covered with a thick coat, especially around the head and on the elongated tail. These are incredible informations, but I renew my appeal. If you live in Gosdary or you have any information that can help in the investigation, please contact us by the phone in tomorrow's live broadcast or post this information in the forum. Photo Lovers 14 gallery, so that's me. Okay, so how do I get out of the... Well, okay, there. So, okay, so flashlight... Q is for flashlight? I wish I could remap these controls. Journals, J, map. Okay, that's fine. Photo viewer, tap. Skip the podcast, pause menu. Continue. Is there settings? Can I remap these? No? Okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. So J for journal, right? I can't read that. It's currently that day. So let's see. Okay, so I can't interact with anything else. I assume I could go to bed, but what's the point in that? So let's just head out. I'm in a pretty nice house. Okay. So I assume I need to go in my own backyard? Oh, I can see outside my window. Well, now that's just scary. Is this a greenhouse? Do I just go into my neighbor's backyard as if I own the place? Aha. Interesting. Is that all I need to do? Was that my objective? Hey, you got a goat in your backyard. Is it because I'm not speaking your language that you're not gonna... Would you get... I am very tall. Or you were in a very small hut. But since I'm short in real life, I'm just gonna go with the... Not even gonna question that there's someone with a flashlight in their backyard either. They're too busy playing their music. Alright, back into my house. Because it just seemed like... I'm assuming the journal is my tasks. Hey, you guys got a goat in your backyard? No? Okay, well. Is there a goat in my shed? How do you get in your house? The side? What does that say? Obviously one is the city I'm in. Well, if anyone knows what that says, I would like to know. If do I need to know? Well, I've taken my picture. I shall now upload. What is that? That's a weird picture. I shall now upload my findings. Yes, it is I. My gallery. Main page, forum. Uh-huh. Yes. Upload. Photo has been uploaded successfully, but what does that mean? Aha. Hey! Can I reply? Oh. I completely forgot. Okay. How to turn into. So if you're expecting to find any helpful replies for posts with such a title, then from this day on you will be met with nothing but disappointment. It's now forbidden to ask how to turn yourself into a vampire, werewolf, mermaid, or whatever else you'll ask. Those are mythical creatures that do not exist in the real world and do not matter how much knowledge from the world you might have. You will never be able to turn yourself into one. So if any two pinned to your blessings upon you what is going on? Like that comes up on the forum again, you will get a warning and your post will be deleted. You can all go away now. You are Our Lady Freya. Oh, did I post that? I didn't know that. Okay. Here is... Oh, great. Glory to the admin team of the forum. Lead us through the darkness of our mere lives, us stumbling mortals to the light and immortal life. Let your knowledge spill onto the minds and let your gifts fall upon us. Ave. Closing the thread now. I guess... Is that me? I didn't. Okay, what is this? As promised, I posted a guide in the text. First, provide yourself with a journal in which you would. Okay, so I'm assuming it's everything. Yeah, that's everything that was said in before. So, how do I go? How do I go back? There we go. Weird console behavior. My gaming console has been acting weird lately, and I think that some demon might have possessed it. Okay, are we in Doom Annihilation where apparently consoles get? Do you think maybe the government has the ability to connect to our electronics? Because recently I saw an article how they're adding spying devices into our computers so that they could invigilate us. Maybe they're doing it with consoles too. Horrific if they're doing this. I also started to fear that my things might be possessed by spyware. I need to investigate this more because it's scaring me. Yeah, I think you're possessed and not that console. You're talking out your ass. Click, I remind you that insulting our users is forbidden. Truth of the matter is, it is I who possess your devices. The only thing you can do now is to sacrifice your console to me. Wow, that's, okay. Sounds about right with these forums, I guess. Lights, okay. Wanted to tell you about a story that really happened. So yesterday evening, my buddy came over to watch a game. Insert that there, and then it happened. Buddy says to look out the window. All of us know how car lights look like, right? Long headlights. Same kind started to circle above the forest by Bozigorod, and I kid you not, that wasn't a plane. Why? 1. There were many of these floating objects in one, the same spot. 2. They were reappearing after going down, taking big rounds above the forest. 3. They performed rotational movements with a small diameter. We came out to look. They disappeared and reappeared again. Came close and then went far. But that's not all. I rang my dad, who was going back from work, and told him about it. He took a picture of that thing while he was passing by the forest. It's kind of blurry, and I tried to zoom on it, but you can't see them better. Above the forest, the small orbs. Auntie, who lives near us, also said that she saw those things. Weird case, isn't it? I think it's some UFO technology who came over to investigate. That's why they were circling around for a long time. Authentic story! Okay, I guess I can't click on the picture. Oh no! What if someone came to get me? What if some secret agents discovered that I'm a werewolf? Sure, as if anyone will believe you that you have any friends. Choclick 312. I would like to remind you about the rules regarding our forum. I don't think those were any alien technologies or whatever. Maybe fireflies? Although I don't think you can see them very well during the day. Maybe some trash was flying around in the tornado that reflected the sunlight. Or birds with bright feathers. Choclick 312, my friends from the pits of hell were after you in that forest, but they realized they won't find you there. Still, they're after you. That man's is just a troll. Hello, referring to the audition, this is the photo of the dead goat found in the village. Okay. Photo lover 14. I guess I'm done with all of that. So, to sleep I go. It is now day 2. Oddly to call it day 2, but it's the night. Gotta check if anyone commented on my posts. But first, I need to listen to the broadcast. Set the broadcast. Well, I could listen to it while... Oops. While on the computer, right? Okay.
10 minut po 21. To może oznaczać tylko jedno. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk, a wysłuchacie
Oh my god!
Krypta FM na antenie Radia Boży Gród. To zaszczyt być waszym przewodnikiem po tym, co nieznane. Dziś przyjmować będziemy telefony od naszych słuchaczy, ale najpierw coś, na co na pewno wielu z was czekało z niecierpliwością.
Yeah, tell me about the new information.
Ataku na zwierzęta gospodarcze w Gozdarach pod Bożegrodem.
Yeah, please.
Publikowane zostały wczoraj zdjęcia ciała kozy, która padła ofiarą tajemniczego łowcy. Zdjęcia przekazał znajomemu.
They're talking about me on the radio. Mom.
Nam swoje
Mom.
ekspertyzy.
Wake up. They're talking about me on the radio.
Fotonowe
That's me.
za pomoc w naszym śledztwie.
They said my name on the radio.
Nasza linia jest otwarta. Zapraszam więc do... Mamy pierwszy telefon. Halo? Z kim mam przyjemność?
Wiktoria.
Wiktorio, z czym dzisiaj do nas dzwonisz? Halo? Pani Wiktorio?
Chwila, bo wykładam jeszcze.
The cards.
No tak, Wisielec. Ona błądzi, ta istota z Gozdar. Tylko co ją tu przywiodło?
Pani wykłada tarota?
Alright, well, it's reading tarot. I'm gonna go back to...
Wieża.
Czyli co? Jakiś wysoki budynek? Może...
Radio tower?
Panie Łukaszu, karty nie zawsze mówią do nas wprost.
Przepraszam?
Gdzieś
I have 6 posts, apparently.
miejsce mocy, gdzie to, co ziemskie, łączy się z tym, co poza naszym postrzeganiem. To są zazwyczaj miejsca naturalne.
It's also 9:10 again.
Monuments przyrody, przedwieczne dominanty. Ludzie do nich lgną, oznaczają je, ale żeby je znaleźć, potrzebny jest jeszcze kierunek. Rydwan.
Czyli podróż? Dobrze pamiętam?
Nie każdą kartę trzeba interpretować, panie Łukaszu.
Czyli miejsce to znajduje się niedaleko torów? Halo? No nic. Dziękujemy, Wiktorio, za ten zastrzyk.
Alright, well, back to this thing.
I mamy już kolejny telefon.
I expect this. Fantastic photo. Thank you for your help in the investigation.
Witamy na antenie. Z kim mam...
So we can probably confirm what Mr. just said, a macabre site.
tej strony, z Bożegrodu.
Witamy, panie Arku.
Panie Łukaszu, chciałbym zacząć od serdecznego podziękowania całej redakcji.
Pass this photo so my veterinary friend his expertise may be useful, but what could have caused something like this?
I wam to powiedzieć i cieszę się, że dzisiaj mam okazję.
To bardzo miło nam słyszeć, panie Arkadiuszu. Również pana pozdrawiamy.
Panie Łukaszu, ja mam tak...
I read that, and that's honestly what I was thinking of too, but I didn't think that would be in this side of the country. I thought that was more in South America. Well, Central South America.
że w Gozdarach miała miejsce bitwa powstańcza w 1863 roku. I proboszcz jako...
Do I live alone? Like, was I just shouting for my mother without even knowing if she's even here? Nah, she's probably sleeping in that room. I'm over here. Like, I'm assuming that's the kitchen. That'll be the bathroom. That's just a closet. I'm assuming.
Czy panu mógłby taką prośbę temu fotografowi przekazać, żeby on mi zrobił zdjęcie tego pomnika i mi je tam przysłał? Mogę panu adres podać.
The only flashing lights are mine.
Panie Arku, ten nasz fotograf jest użytkownikiem naszego forum.
Yes, it's me.
Nie mam z nim kontaktu, ale może pan napisać do niego z taką
Yes, you can.
wątku na naszym forum.
Also, how do you know I'm a human?
Nie wiem, jak to zrobić.
Uh-huh.
Czy ma pan komputer?
No, syn zostawił po sobie, ale ja nie używałem tego nigdy.
A internet?
Nie wiem, no ja nie wiem takich rzeczy naprawdę.
Dobrze, panie Arku, to ja mam propozycję.
Go to a library.
Pana zadzwonić po audycji i chętnie panu pomogę.
Nie chcę kłopotu robić.
Ależ skąd? To dla mnie przyjemność. To my się później dzwonimy. Dobrze?
Dobrze, to do usłyszenia.
So used to E being interact.
Do usłyszenia. I dziękuję.
So is there anything else other besides me? Main page, forum, okay. How to start with tarot cards?
Teraz na jeszcze jeden telefon. Halo? Z kim mam przyjemność?
Hunter 95.
Hunter 95.
Okej. Z czym do nas dzwonisz?
Ja jedno wam powiem. Tym nad lasem. Tyle powiem. Ale nie wiem, czy jesteście gotowi naprawdę.
Smoke over the forest?
Chodzi o Gondary.
Tak, tym nad lasem. Jego źródło. Prawda może zaskoczyć.
Smoke over the forest and it, okay.
Tajemnicznemu fotografowi starczy odwagi.
Rozumiem. Hunter 95. Czy jest tam może z tobą osoba dorosła, z którą mógłbym porozmawiać? No, dziękujemy za ten jakże ważny telefon. No, cieszę się, że w nasze śledztwo zaangażowane jest tak wiele osób. To tyle na dziś. Dziękuję wam serdecznie za udział.
Alright.
Wspominam o forum naszej audycji, gdzie znajdziecie więcej informacji na temat naszych
Yes, I'll read him shortly.
darach.
Aha,
Nazywam się Łukasz Bartyniuk.
thank you.
Była audycja Krypta FM. A teraz, przepraszam, mam telefon do wykonania. Tymczasem udanych łowów.
Monument in the cemetery. Place of power in a clearing near the tracks. Source of smoke in the forest. Okay, so now I can read this. Chupacabra fits perfectly. Hunts at night, attacks farm animals, literally sucks goats out. I think this could be it. It is said that the chupacabra is of extraterrestrial origin, so maybe it is somehow connected to those lights over Bozigard, which was recently mentioned in the broadcast. So, the reason I said it could be is because the chupacabra, I believe, is the last thing I heard of where that is mainly located is mainly in Central America, even South America, I think. Mainly because in Mexico, I believe that there has been sighting for that, and even some parts in southern, the southern U.S. or along that border, along the desert areas, there has been alleged reports of it. I'm not saying that it exists or not. I mean, I'm just giving my 2 cents. The thing about the chupacabra, about what it said is, yes, it does suck the blood out of goats, which is obviously how it gets the name chupa. Chupa in Spanish is suck. And so the thing about it is, if when it literally sucks the blood out of goats, it is said to leave 3 puncture holes in the neck where it sucks the blood out, and it actually literally sucks the entire blood out. That when you look at those holes, there will be no blood coming out of it because there's no blood to bleed. And yes, it does normally attack livestock, and it, from what I can remember, is it tries to run away from humans if they're too big of a group. One of the theories about the chupacabra is, yes, it did come, that it's a possibility that, yes, it, if it does exist, that it could have came from aliens. Like it could have, it could have been a pet, and they let it loose, or it ran away and they couldn't find it. I mean, this is all just theories. Also, like, the description of the chupacabra has also kind of been said. It's from what it's been said it's not very big. It's kind of like a dog with no fur, so kind of a naked dog. It does always growl, and when it runs in a weird because it's a quadruped, which means it runs on four legs, and it runs in a weird galloping thing because the front legs are shorter than the hind legs, from what I remember. But this is all just theories. I'm not saying one that does exist, but everything that's being described seems to be that. Is it a cryptid? I have no idea. Also, if you like cryptids, the red thread is also something you would probably be interested in listening to. It reminds me of how in Pomeranian some I'm probably saying that wrong. Something similar was prowling hunting farm animals. I remember because they wrote about it in the newspapers a few years ago. I even have the issue somewhere. I'll look and post it. Edit, mom used it as a fire starter, sorry. Okay. I don't like the energy coming from that photo. There is more going on here than the naked eye can see. Be careful if this is the path you want to continue to follow. If photo lover 14 has the guts, then he should go see the smoke in the... Okay, so you probably don't want that. Yeah, Hunter 95. Okay, there's some new things in the forum. Why can't I go to the forum? There. Wow, Insurgent Monument. That's new place of power. I started looking through the blogs, what they write there about these Ghozdary, and I thought that this strange creature that appeared here is some kind of demonic entity, nothing but some kind of emanation, externalization of demonic powers in the form of this creature. Such an entity may be some kind of phantom, but in physical form, because somehow he had to get these animals. I believe that is another theory of the Chupacabra, is it's a demonic summoning that happened. But again, it's just technically, allegedly, one has been captured, dead, and it's gone through taxidermy and stuff, just like it's been stuffed, just so you're like, oh yeah, look, this is how it is stuffed and everything. They haven't. I don't think they've done any like actual biological testing or anything to see what it actually is, and if they did, they probably keep it like, oh, it's just a dog. But yeah, it's just if it exists. Yeah, it exists, but again, I've never seen one. Then again, I haven't been that close to the border. The closest I've been to the Mexican border would have been San Diego, but that was just for a university trip. I don't believe they are necessarily here. They're more so in the more desert regions. So if maybe if you're in Texas, you might see one if they are there. I believe there is a video, a dash cam footage of, it was either a border patrol or some sheriff officer that was chasing one, and there's dash cam footage of it, but he just didn't know what he was chasing, and you could see that it runs. That's how you could see like how it runs weird, and when it turns, the snout of the thing is weird as well. Like it does look like a dog, but I guess on closer inspection it's not. Anyway, I want to dive more into the subject, and I heard that there is a place of power where power lines meet, and it seems to be that it might have something to do with the whole situation. It was written they are supposed to come down somewhere in the forest in the big clearing near Ghozdary, and I think it's worth going there, taking photos if there is anything there, because it totally might have some connection to the case. I also heard about this place, and supposedly in this forest you can feel a disturbing aura. Scary. Satanic rituals were supposedly performed in this place. I also heard about it. This just reminds me of something. Since satanic rituals were supposed to be performed there, maybe during the performance of these rituals, this creature was summoned, that's what I was saying. It could have been summoned from a demonic satanic ritual, which was sitting hidden somewhere deep in the forest, and now for some reason decided to crawl out of there. Yes, yes, Mr. Person. It was I who performed those rituals there, and that's how you came into existence. Okay, so there's obviously some trolls in this. I see that you are conducting some investigation in Ghozdary, and I will tell you that I saw smoke over the forest somewhere behind the mayor's house. The truth will surprise you, ha ha ha. Maybe this is the place where the aliens crashed, and this being is some animal there of theirs that escaped them. I'm pretty sure I said that. I know I have problems with spelling as the administration constantly reminds me, but you Hunter95 just write terribly. It's not that bad, but then again, I'm pretty sure it's all translated, so I remind you about spelling correctly on the forum. I'm assuming this is all obviously translated. Have you seen the car ranking this year? The car? So flipping stupid. Polls can't even afford to buy a proper car. Like seriously, most are driving around in Fabias. Haha, and this Renault on 10th place. Embarrassing. And have you seen the top class plebiscite? Alpha Romeo 1? Y'all are stupid. Honda on 7th, Fiat on 5th. What a failure. LOL good that BMW was odd turd. It still should have won though. Hunter 95, what are you even saying? Alpha Romeo is an absolute top dog. You have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, when you said you have no idea what you're saying, I'm also having trouble reading this. It's also like 4 a.m., so I'm having trouble just in general. Trains are still a far more superior way of transportation. It's not a forum-related topic. Closing the thread. Thank you, because how do we go from cryptids to BMWs, Hondas, and stuff like that? How to start tarot cards. Hi, I wanted to share a few tips for reading tarot cards in case you were interested. I've been a reader for a few years myself, and I have plenty of knowledge already. A tarot deck normally has 78 cards. It splits between minor and major arcana. If you're just starting, then I would recommend beginning with the major arcana to get to know them. While choosing the deck, your persona connection with it is important. If it was gifted by someone special, it has a specific power and bond to it. The intention is always important. The cards have their own power and intention, so bond with them is utmost important. Because they can twist your wish against you, which we don't want. Fortune tellers from the TV are scammers, and you never know about their intentions. You don't have any bond with them, so you never know if using their services won't do you any harm. A ritual should be done in space we feel safe at. We do not do rituals when we're sick or just feel unwell because the cards can use this bad energy. And it's always helpful to cleanse the space you perform a ritual in, but remember, never use white sage. It's an endangered plant and part of practice, and we do not want to destroy our environment. You can use any other incense you like. What you should never do is to ask questions about death, pregnancy, or other people, and what might go wrong in the future. We do not ask just simple yes/no questions. Tarot is our advice giver. It does not foresee the future. It's a higher form of manifestation, and to fulfill your what they said, you have to work on achieving it yourself. It will not happen by itself. It's best to start asking about positive things like what will happen in my career life. To read someone else's card, you should never ever do it in the presence of other people. There should be only the person who gets their tarot read and the reader in the room. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll gladly answer. Bye. Can you combine bone divination with cards, and can you change the location for reading tarot cards next time? So happy you made this post. Oh my gosh. Yes and yes. You can combine two divination methods, and you can also move your reading spot. Thanks so much. Really have quite the knowledge on this topic. I've been reading tarot for myself for a long time, and I have to say that I'm happy there are still people who practice it and are eager to collect the proper knowledge. Holy fuck, the bunch of nonsense you girls believe in. Chocolate, I'd like to ask you to be respectful towards the users and their spiritual religious beliefs. Okay, don't tell me what to do, Missy. You're in the forum and they're an administrator. What exactly do you expect them to do? How'd I go from Znauka to... I'm assuming that's... Okay, anyway. Insurgent Monument. Good morning, Mr. Lucas. Helped me set up an account on the forum, so I'm writing here with the request I had during the broadcast to the person who takes the photograph that Mr. Lucas mentioned to take pictures of the monument. It is supposed to be located in a cemetery near the village. It reminds me that in the parish church of the Blessed Virgin Mary in Beauregard, there should be records about this monument if you would like to learn more about it. Maybe this creature that appeared in Gozeri crawled out of the graves in the cemetery. Priests, churches, hoik. Let's end this topic. Nokari, I would love to go. Unfortunately, I have I don't have anyone to help me get there, but thanks for the information. Alright, so that's pretty much everything that's been said. Okay, enough reading on the internet. Time to go out and see what was peeking in my damn window. Why am I walking weird? Anyway. Could that have been more perfectly timed? I go out, I see a gate open, and then I... You actually jump scared me. Thanks for the follow, but... Oh... If I had that set up as something else, I'd wonder, like, am I about to die? Hey, you neighbor that plays the instrument, did you close the entry between my fence? Oh, I could sprint. You left the goat's dead body in your backyard. Okay, you just care about music. Okay, I could respect that. Is there any footsteps or anything? Footsteps, I mean footprints. The thing was clearly staring at my window. Okay, well, anyway, I guess this is the way to go. Am I about to get ran over? Oh, leave the house without closing the door behind you? It is closed. Or you mean this door? Wait, what door did I not close? This door looks closed to me. Is it my bedroom door? Okay, yeah, I got an achievement for not closing the door, even though I'm pretty sure that door is closed. Well, so I'll take it. Unless it meant this door, this flat gate. There's a smoke in the forest, I think. What's the journal? Monument in the cemetery, place of power and clearing near the tracks, source of smoke in the forest. So I gotta go through all these three. Where's the cemetery at? What is that over there? I know I'm not going crazy. There is red lights over there. I don't know where the cemetery is. Should I look for that first? Why is that one marked off? Did that sign get placed there by mistake? Okay, so before I decide to wander in the forest and meet my demise, I'm gonna look for the cemetery. And thankfully everyone's awake at this time, man. That way so they won't be weirded out by someone shining a flashlight into their yards. What is it? Is that where our gas comes from? Where's the cemetery? And this just also leads to the woods. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so there's more over here. Why do I decide to do cryptid hunting at night? And why am I alone? One of the tips was to have an adult with me. Granted, I'm an adult, but I need an adult with me. Oh, this is a cemetery. What do I need to do at the cemetery? Monument in the cemetery. There's a monument here? There's a tree. Can I walk around through this? Is this not the cemetery? Oh, there's no gravestones. Never mind, it's not the cemetery. But it is expansive compared to every house that's back here. Uh-huh. What am I about to encounter? Am I gonna step on whoever's crops? Yes, I am. All right, I'll go to the smoke. That seems to be the only thing I know where to go. Was that the Ku Klux Klan? They drove away, so I'm assuming I'm safe to be having the flashlight out. Can I zoom in with the camera? Okay, yeah, I can. Can I zoom? Okay, can I actually zoom in with the camera? Camera movement? No, 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 no. Okay, so I could only aim it. There's something over there. Seeing lights in the woods. I'm actually not getting a. Oh, that's house lights actually scared me. I'm actually not liking the feeling I'm getting while over here. I'm gonna run back to the house. I need to find the cemetery too. I thought I did, but I couldn't have been more wrong. I need to continue running before whoever drove off decides to see me loading light source, and then I become the next sacrifice. Monument and cemetery, place of power in the clearing near the tracks. What do you mean by place of power near the clearing and the tracks? There's only one thing that I thought of, and that was the giant propane tanks. Oh, no, that's my house. Is there more over here? Assuming this is it, so let me just take a picture of this. Oh. Okay, good thing I'm in a digital camera. These could all just get deleted. I guess I can't delete them yet. Oops. Okay, get me out of here. Cemetery. Where do people go to die? I mean, where do people go to get buried? There's also something about the forest as well, and I'd rather not go in the forest, but I guess I have to go into the forest. Oh, this looks like tracks. What do I need to do in the tracks? Place of power in the clearing near the tracks. There's something up ahead. I do not want to get closer. I actually am getting very bad vibes about this. Do I actually need to take a picture of the tree? If something pops out at me, I'm punching my monitor. How close do I need to be to this? Oh, that makes sense. Yes, I need to take a picture of the actual symbols that are on there. Alright, I'm doing this list backwards. Now I need to find the cemetery. Let me get out of here before I start looking for the cemetery. That tree stopped making music when I took a picture of it, so it obviously didn't like it. There's a crow behind me now. That's weird. That wasn't there before. Animals don't exist in my village anymore. Except dogs. Alright, so where do people go to get buried? Oh, did I get stuck in here? Please tell me I didn't get stuck in here. Oh, please tell me I didn't get stuck in here. Okay, good. There's no jump button that I know of. Okay, so cemetery. What looks like a cemetery? What doesn't look like a house in this? The only thing that didn't look like a house is this building over here. But I can't seem to open this gate. Alright. Somewhere I should be able to walk through the whatever. I'm assuming this is where people go to get... Every house, building has a greenhouse. Why? Is this the mayor's house? I don't speak whatever language is. I assumed it's French, but I don't speak this, so I mean, I'm not sure. I also don't see a monument anywhere. Where's the cemetery in this place? I'd assume the cemetery would be in this village. Because who would want to drive 10 miles away just to visit? Okay, everything has been that way. The tree was over there. Now the cemetery is where? I don't know what a cemetery is anymore. So I'm just gonna continue running. Is there an invisible wall over here? Or am I gonna get ran over by me in a different universe playing Fears to Fathom, where I was on the phone texting while driving? There is no invisible wall. I'm actually going kind of far out. Wow, I was not expecting this. There's no road anymore. Is this it? Well, why would it be? Why would that be? I'm not at a cemetery. I'm just at a road. Yeah, there's a path over there too. And it seems like all of our transformers are over here for some reason. And then there's no more light over there, so I'm assuming that's where it ends. So let me go through this path, because this obviously seems like it's a point of interest. The point of interest is gonna be me dying. Watch, I'm gonna be running into this full of confidence, saying, "I found the cemetery." No, I just found my own grave. I'd like to believe as I continue running into what looks like a wall of bush in front of me. This world that in this game is actually pretty big. I didn't expect to... I'm still running. I think I passed the smoke already. Oh. This isn't the cemetery. I'd rather not go in there if I don't have to take any photos. This is a bunker. Am I in the Ardennes? Okay, so there's a bunker there for whatever reason. As there always is. So what's over here? Oh, the smoke is over here. So I'm about to find someone who was probably having a camp out, and then they see someone running towards them with a flashlight, and obviously, and as anyone normally would do, see someone in the forest running at them with a flashlight, they'll obviously get in their car and drive away. Cause this, there's like no, like what's the weird? What's the weird of that campfire? Nothing weird. Not even the weird noise of whatever just decided to move in that bush over there. I'm running. Okay, onward to the other side. Unless there is no such thing as a cemetery in this village, and why are half of these crops missing? Oh, here I am, running through our town's livestock. And a giant tree. We don't need grains anyway. Strictly gluten-free diet. So let me run down the other side of the road over here. It's probably not that expansive because there's no lights going over there, but I could be wrong. Just like I'm getting stuck again. Invisible wall, hit me now. I'm gonna get hit by an invisible wall somewhere. One was definitely gonna hit me in a few steps right now. No invisible wall, just a down tree. That looked like it had a face. Oh, there's the invisible wall. Okay, so that's the end of this road. So cemetery. That's all I'm missing, right? Monument in the cemetery. Now, I don't know what a cemetery is, so I'm trying to find where tombstones are. I probably overlooked this so many times. I'm just that blind. Also, this has a speedrun mode, so obviously you should be able to complete this within like 4 minutes at least. So the farthest thing should not be the cemetery. But here I am having a hard time trying to find the cemetery, which I assume should be somewhere nearby. But everything in 2 days, everything I had to take a picture of today was kind of far. Like the day one, I took a picture of the goat, and that was just in my neighbor's backyard. This is day two. Not only did I have to go to one side of the forest to take a picture of a campfire that I made whoever was camping there just run away in fear that I was going to kill them. I had to go to the other side. No, I don't remember where that tree was, but I had to go to the other. I'm assuming it is on the other side. See, this thing here makes me believe that this, like, why would that be there? I'm also assuming that on day one or day two, because I don't think day one I'm allowed to actually go outside of my yard. But I'm assuming day two is when you could get a picture of everything. And the fact that I could continue going on in this makes me believe maybe there is a lot more Because it looks like there is something up ahead. I mean, the fact that these power lines are still going. It's a giant house up ahead. Oh, is this a cemetery? I get to do not trespass. I don't think anyone remembers the code to the lock, and without it, I won't be able to enter. Is this not the cemetery? Oh, I forget buttons, but there is a light on right there. How far does this fence go? Also, this is the obligatory invisible wall. Only it's not an invisible wall. Yep, and there's the mountain, so I'm assuming I'm cut off from this. Uh-huh, right. Okay, I'm done with this thing. Where is the cemetery at? Is this not the cemetery? Like, I feel like this is something that I could actually interact with. I read everything, so, I mean... If I continue on this way, then I'm gonna hit an invisible wall or another mountain. So I live in a valley by the looks of it. Who had the time to build a fence this long? Just hit me with the wall already. Wow, this is pretty far. Right, okay. I thought I saw something going in front of me. Okay, wow, I'm still going. Would you look at that? I'm even going to a hilly part of the... Okay, there's something over here. I'm seeing lights. Am I looking at my village? Is that what I'm doing? Is that the lights I'm seeing in the distance? Just the house lights? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm in full circle, so I would have just kept running until something else happened. Why is there a goose on that pizza? Why is one of them chocolate? I did not see that sign before. Well, at least glad there's a pizzeria. And an elongated trash can here. Alright, let me go inside my room. Let me slam the door in my own face like I normally do. Why did I pull that out? Alright, it should probably somehow still be 9:10. Is there a map anywhere? Yeah, I'm so used to okay, so Internet Explorer, my gallery. Oh, I need to upload the pictures. That's what I need to do. So upload this one photo, uploaded successfully, and this one. I'm using my computer and my computer. Okay, so go to my gallery. That is my gallery. There should be something else. Picture of dead goat. Oh, okay. So I have those. So I'm missing the cemetery. Unless that thing actually is the cemetery. But I could be completely wrong. But at the same time, do I know if I'm wrong? Actually, I probably would know if I'm wrong because it didn't mark out anything. So I guess I'll have to go back out and see where it is. But at the same time, I have no idea. But at the same time, I'm not actually seeing it. I could go back out again and try to see if that's actually a thing, but at the same time, I won't know where to look. Obviously, it should be somewhere because, you know, it's actually telling me, and this whole map actually is sort of big, so maybe. Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind me, who never looks at my controls. Okay. I have a map. I completely forgot I had a map. Oh, God. Yeah, I wasted an hour of everyone's time. Let's go. Where is it? So that's my home. And... actually, where's my home? This is my home, right? Yes. I know how to read maps. So, home. So, yeah, that... I guess that giant house actually was the mayor's house. Or village's head. But it seems I've marked down places that I've been to already. Oh, that actually freaked me out a bit. So, I wasn't that far off from the cemetery. It actually is in this direction. But not this far out. It's over here. Cut time, come through here. Follow this specific path and I should reach the cemetery. Somewhere along this path, they should be there. Okay, it's starting to curve, so I should be getting close now. Wow, don't I wish I had a car or something. Why is every tree dead? I know it's a cemetery, but like... I don't necessarily think even the trees are supposed to be dead. Okay, so that's the monument. I'm assuming. What was the whole thing about the monument as I run through bushes? All this land is tilled. What are we growing here? I know we're growing grains over there, but like all this land is tilled and it's being unused. Are we in a drought? Is that why it's not being used? That looked like dead bodies for a second. Okay, it's just grass. I thought those were dead bodies. Granted, I'm the only one that lives in this village by the looks of it. Then again, everyone is being normal and being inside at night. Here I am running around with a flashlight looking into everyone's yards, trespassing and everything. Okay, onward to my house. Because I go to sleep I wake up at 9 p.m. Open, I'm stuck, okay. Okay, upload this one. And that should be it. Like every content creator will now go to sleep after uploading and then immediately check if they've commented on anything. I have awoke at 9:10 p.m. Is there something out there? I'm gonna have this ready just in case something knocks on my window again. I'll be able to take a picture of it.
Mamy 10 minut po 21. Ja nazywam się Łukasz Marciniuk. Witam wszystkich słuchaczy audycji Krypta FM na antenie Radia Bożegród.
Wow, I even have a mail.
Przewodnikiem
Road to the bunker? I went to the bunker on accident.
Moi drodzy,
Okay, train station, crashed car, mysterious bunker, my collection of miniature tanks.
za ogromne zaangażowanie w
Aha.
sprawie gozdarskiej kryptydy.
So I have 12, 7, 19. Okay, so
Śledztwo nabrało pędu. Ja nadal czekam na ekspertyzę od lekarza weterynarii dotyczącą zdjęcia zagryzionej
are
kości.
you at my window again?
Nie przeszkodziło to wam w eksploracji kilku ciekawych tematów. Na forum opublikowane zostało m.in. zdjęcie pomnika upamiętniającego bitwę powstańczą.
They're talking about me on the radio again.
Miała
Mom, they're talking to me on the radio. Where are you? Well, no, I don't live alone in this house.
zajmuje się dokumentacją miejsc pamięci i kazał przekazać, że jest bardzo wdzięczny za pomoc. Myślę, że tę wdzięczność najlepiej obrazuje to, że zrobił to wykonując do mnie kilkanaście telefonów na przestrzeni dzisiejszego dnia.
Okay, let me, again, I'm used to E being interact.
Dla chętnych miłośników historii.
Okay, let's look at the gallery. Anything new here?
Dziwniejszych wątków, którego szczerze przyznam w kontynuacji się nie spodziewałem, jest rzekome miejsce mocy, którego istnienie sugerowała w poprzedniej audycji nasza słuchaczka Wiktoria. Użytkownik Fotolover 14 nie tylko zdołał je odnaleźć, ale też wykonał jego zdjęcia.
What's near the monument Mr. Eric asked for?
Na którym widnieją malunki pentagramów.
Thank you very much for the photo. Very nicely done photograph.
Sztywność sataniczna.
Very disturbing are the orders that pour out of from the photos connected to this case. Blood curdling. I want to see those parish records I wrote about under Mr. Post, and definitely the information I found about what's going on in this monument
Co
system.
do forum, chciałbym poruszyć
Aha.
Moi drodzy, korzystając z forum dyskusyjnego, starajmy się przestrzegać zasad
Etiquette?
Pamiętajmy, że za monitorem znajduje się
Wait, am I getting trolled, or is someone trash talking me like behind one of these posts?
wszystkie wyżej wymienione wątki
Was someone trash talking me here?
dyskusyjne. Na stronie
This is when I place the power and turned out to be a huge tree in the middle of a clearing, and of course I'm posting the picture.
ja nazywam się Łukasz Martyniuk.
Even through the screen, I can feel the aura flowing from it. I absolutely must go there someday and see it with my own eyes, but certainly not in the dark. Be careful when you go there, and be sure to write me later about that tree. Oh, ah, that scared me. Something at the train station. Village head's damaged car. Something in the bunker. Okay. You're funny, bogeyman. The ghosts from that tree will catch you. Probably some children went there to play rituals, and you're so scared. Hunter 95, I will not underestimate each such topics. There are things you have no idea about. I would like to remind you about correct spelling. Hunter 95, you are such a daredevil, then you may end up as a victim in my next ritual performed under the tree. Ha ha ha. BS outrages. You get a warning for inserting such threats. I managed to find information about this tree. It turns out that indeed there was once supposedly a satanic cult in Gulsdairy, and they were the ones who left these signs behind. Whether this is true and whether they weren't just some people making a joke about it, I don't know. I don't know anything either. I'm just reading. I managed to find this in the woods as in the photo. You probably peed your pants, haha. I reminded you that proper etiquette and spelling. Okay, so I have 3. Okay, so, wow. You are so brave. You walk around taking those photos, so I have a job for you. I know that next to the village's head's house is a car with a dent in the front and weird marks. If you are brave enough, I can open the gate for you so you can take a few pictures. I have my ways to solve the gate problems. Uh-huh. Good evening. I know that you document evidence about the cryptid from Ghost Area. Could I ask you to take a few photos of the abandoned train station? That was a train station? Which I wrote about. The padlock code is 7204. I wish you success in taking these photos. Why do you know that? I have a feeling that you'll go take photos of this bunker I posted about, so I have a tip for you on how to find it. After you reach the transformer, you need to continue following the boulder. Okay, yeah, I know how to... I've been there on accident. Dear all, I have remembered that there is an abandoned train station in Ghost Area. As far as I know, it's out of service completely, but I think that going there would be worth a while. would be worth a while. I should still remember the code to the lock that hangs from the gate, so if anyone would be interested in going there, I'll contact you and share the code with you. My only request would be taking any photographs and upload them in a post, and I would just like to add that the discussions on this forum are very interesting. I've also heard about this place. There was also rumors going around that it might be haunted because people who were near the area heard weird noises that were coming out of the empty buildings. I think it's probably just wild animals though. It was a few years ago, but in my opinion, it would be worth to go and check it out. Just like, okay. What a shame that they closed it. It probably served people well around during the times of its glory. Okay, crashed car. If the smarty pants behind all the pictures feels brave enough, I know something about a car in the backyard in Ghost Area and can enshrue first degree medium. I know it's supposed to be degree, but I'm trying to have fun with it the way. Whether to take pictures, maybe it has something to do with your investigation. Yeah, and what about this car? Cryptid rolled in it. Grows there and crashed it. Spooky. Maybe the head of the village ran some animal over and threw the corpse into a septic tank. That's why it got stuffed up, and now to cover it up, he's angry that the tank got clogged. That's my theory. I remind everyone about proper grammar and not making fun of this community. Hunter95, I have noticed that you like to joke about some people who are active on here because it's their passion and they are pursuing. I don't know if you realize, but it's not nice when someone makes fun of your hobby that you love. Okay, sorry, I will be nicer next time. I hope so. Being nice to people isn't as hard as you may think. Yeah, tell that to the one person that continues to talk shit about me. I saw a picture of the ominous tree that got posted in the forum, and this place feels just as mysterious as I imagined when reading it. There's a bunker near Ghost Area next to one of the paths. A bunker-like bunker. Okay. Some place to hide, and that's not interesting in my opinion, but I thought about it for a second, and since there are so many weird things happening in Ghost Area, then might be maybe checking out this place could be worth a while because you never know what can be there. Okay, so I'm gonna start speed reading through this. You have to overthink everything. This bunker has nothing to do with the case. The only thing that has been happening there was me shooting fake guns with my friends. Okay, the bunker probably would be in the museum. Okay, my collection of miniature tanks. Uh-huh. Okay. Right, so I had a picture. That's okay, so. Alright, enough with miniature tanks. I got cryptids to hunt. You at my window this time, now that I don't have the camera ready? Alright, I closed the door, but I somehow didn't close the door. If I'm remembering correctly, the village head's and or mayor's house is this way. All I did was explore the last day, so now I know where everything is. So this is the closest thing, so I'll get to this, and everything else is... They're kind of in the same general direction, so I'll just get this out of the way first. Hey, Mayor, don't mind the wandering flashlight in your yard. Okay, everything else... the fact that I want to take a picture of this and post it... Granted, I'm hidden behind the camera and the screen, so maybe I won't be followed. But, yeah, the fact that not only someone opened the gate to this man's house, but I also went in... Technically, I would be fine. I could be fine. I assume I could be fine anyway, but legally, I'd hope I could be fine anyway. I could be completely wrong about this whole thing, but yeah, legally, I'm just assuming legally I could be fine. The gate was open, so I didn't break in. How about I visit the train station first? Yeah, that makes sense, right? I'll visit the train station first. Yeah, let's visit the train station first. Everything's like turned up to 11 on this. Wow, I'm actually like super scared. I hope I didn't have to remember that code. Actually, I probably do remember. I think it was 7204, but I just hope I could just input it and it'll... I just press one button. There used to be a light on in here. Okay, no, it's right there. Oh, right. Okay, well that's not what I needed to take a picture of. Oh, it's this type of train station. What is making that noise? There's something in there and I don't know what it is. And the fact that I can't see anything. Alright, let me get out of here. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, you know. Yeah, leave that open. Yeah, that's clearly. Yeah, I'll just leave that open. It doesn't matter if you know, it's breaking and entering. I know the code, so I guess that's fine, but, yeah. I'll just, I'll leave that open. Whatever was in there growling at me. So long as none of you followed, I'll be fine. Okay, so I need the bunker, which if I remember correctly, there should be a piece of rock, or a few rocks that look like a path, and that'll just lead me straight to the bunker. Okay, so here's a transformer, so I'm assuming it's here. Yeah, this looks like a path, so... I gotta remember I have a map. How many days are in this game? I mean, I know it's kind of short, but as I normally do, I turn 20-minute games into 5 hours. 40 minutes of it was just me being lost, not realizing there's a map in my pocket. Okay, so there should be something creepy in this bunker. Hey, I'm Mr. Creep. I'm here to take pictures of you. Okay, so everything's sealed in this bunker. Increase the sound sensitivity a bit. Well, now. This seems like what I need to take pictures of. Alright. On my way out. If you're standing up in this thing, just know I'm gonna run you over. Okay, yeah, good. Alright, I'm out. Alright. Clearly not being stalked right now, so I'll just continue running straight to my house. No looking back, no looking to my sides, no being paranoid. Someone following me, looking at me through the trees, looking at me through the ground. God staring down at me, wondering what the hell I'm doing with my life. I just run back home. Why I sleep through the day, wake up at night, do these damn photographies, and then go to sleep straight after. I sleep 23 hours a day. I don't even get paid for this. How am I affording my house? Alright, I don't live alone. Definitely nothing behind me at this point, right? Definitely. I live so close to the edge of the village that, you know, I'm definitely being followed. Yeah, that's right. You know, don't follow me. Yeah, especially don't follow me. Especially you'll see me hitting my face on this door every single time. Okay, let's upload. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear. I'm pretending I'm not hearing that. Okay, that's uploaded. That's uploaded. And that's should be uploaded as one does every time. My gallery. I gotta. Okay, yes, they're uploaded. Okay. Now I go to sleep with someone staring at me through my window, as one normally does. Oh.
10 minut po 21.
Why are you out of breath?
Nazywam się Łukasz Martyniuk, to jest audycja Krypta FM na antenie Radia Bożygród. Moi drodzy, ledwo dziś zdążyłem do studia, ale miałem kilka miejsc do obskoczenia. Myślę, że już wam przedstawię to, co tutaj mam.
Why are you out of breath?
Mieli mi tego za złe.
Exactly what I'm thinking too. Why are you out of breath? I'm the one that should be out of breath. I'm running out. I'm together with. I'm sorry, with the authorities. Am I about to be arrested for breaking and entering right now?
Chciałbym podkreślić, że dzisiaj...
Yes, today's broadcast. I'm listening. My card's somehow corrupted out of nowhere. Who put this plant here? Okay, so my power has been cut, suspiciously enough. I can't see. You know what? My power being cut makes perfect sense. The fact that I go to sleep 23 hours a day, I only wake up to take pictures, post them online, and then go back to sleep. I'm obviously not getting paid for this, so the power company cut my power. Let's go with that. Anything on my journal? Nope. I didn't even bother to read what people commented. I think the whole village is out. It's cut out. I have to go and check the transform. Why do I need to do it? Why am I the one that has to do this? I'm just a Redditor by the looks of this point. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Clearly everyone that's always awake at this hour is obviously just like, well, but it's time to go. I can't even go back inside because I can't see, so I can't just go to sleep. I should have just went to sleep. Why do I need to investigate? It's not this. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not the village head. I'm not the village caretaker. Okay, can I increase the mouse sensitivity a bit more? Will that help me in anything? No. Especially because that didn't go as fast. Do not question why I'm now needing to turn fast. I just have a bad feeling about this. It's like I've had a bad feeling about this whole thing. Well, nothing to do but to do it. The game is not going to progress itself. I got to do this myself. Whatever is to my right side, you're not going to stop me from being a good Samaritan. Whatever's to my left side, you're not going to stop me either. I got the power of God and anime on my side. I shall bring the light to the village. I'm the unlazy one despite me sleeping 23 hours a day. I'm the caretaker. Yeah, I'm gonna shove this face in my foot in your face. Damn chupacabra wannabe. Transformer is this one. Oh. Yeah, I'm the one that needs to do it. You're welcome, village. My flashlight still doesn't work. Okay. You're welcome, village. I did your job for you. I'm not. This is a thankless job. They're gonna be like, oh, the power went back on by some miracle. That's weird. Well, power do what power do. God said there'll be light, then he took it away. And once we decided we're taking it for granted, he gave it back. Alright, now it's time to get killed in my bedroom. Mama, I'm back. I did the villager's job. Myself. Okay, there's no radio broadcast anymore. Alright. Let's see my gallery. Alright, let's see this one. I managed to find the car about which Hunter 94, was it 95? Wrote, and here are the photos. Yeah, it's Hunter 95. Bravo, honestly, you impressed me a bit, but you're probably too dumb to solve this mystery. Ha ha ha. His photos only confirm my suspicions that this cryptid had to drive this car to Costa. I wonder how he was able to drive. Maybe the observer can explain to us that it's an alien. I remind you to be respectful to forum users. So am I about to die just by doing like all of this? Got to the bunker in the woods, and these are the photos I managed to take. Was I supposed to take more than one? I just took the one. Who let you break into my home, mortal? You probably didn't even knock. There was no door to knock. I know that you probably live in some dumpster hole, but I didn't expect that it'd be that bad. Each time I see that bunker, it gives me chills. I wonder what tragic events happened, and they're about which charlatan wrote. What if aliens are hiding in that? There's a vault in there? Which don't want to be found. Maybe they sent the cryptid to Guzari so nobody would discover that they hide forever. There's a vault in there? I just saw that and I just took a picture and left. I look at this abandoned station with sadness. Back when it was functioning, it certainly was very beautiful. Was I supposed to upload more than one picture? An amazing discovery can bring us much closer to the truth. Thank you so much for the photo. It's true that the station used to look amazing, although it must be hard to believe, judging by the photographs. Was I supposed to take more than one photo? Okay, let's go with the forum then. I'm trying to go to the forum. Cryptid mystery solved. Dear Krypta FM listeners and forum users, I am pleased to announce that we have solved the mystery of the Beast of Ghost Dairy. If you are not sitting, you better sit down, because I have some incredible news to tell you, but unfortunately, it may be quite sad. I am writing this immediately after confirming the information I received today before 7 a.m. from one of the residents of Ghost Dairy when she left the house after waking up. She noticed that in the corner of her property, under the fence, a creature that seemed to be injured was sleeping, laying down. The lady who provided me with this information prefers to remain anonymous, but here's what I learned from her. She doesn't keep any animals, so she was very surprised when she saw this creature. She carefully approached it, making sure that she would not scare the creature and that she would remain safe. And when she was close enough to take a closer look, she realized that it was a dog that closely resembled the described cryptid whose mysterious appearance in the village we were investigating got resolved. Well, I said this at the beginning of the stream. If this is the quote-unquote chupacabra cryptid, it looks like a dog. Like, if you want to picture what it looks like, it's just picture a dog with no fur, no hair. A hairless dog that's pretty much with weird legs and a sort of elongated snout, sort of. But hairless dog is probably the closest thing. Of course, she contacted me. She asked for help with the animal because unfortunately she was unable to provide it herself. At this moment, my friend, a veterinarian who provided us with an expert opinion on the bitten goat, is headed to Ghost Dairy to check whether the dog needs medical help. He will return with him to Bozigrad, where he will be able to examine the animal. We hope that in today's broadcast we will be able to provide you with more information about the condition of the found dog after he undergoes tests and receives the help he certainly requires. We will try to find him a new home because it seems that he was abandoned by someone and that poor man was looking for a new place to live. Finding temporary shelter at the railway station in Gozer, he probably attacked animals out of hunger because it is obviously that he is emaciated, and certainly the person who decides to adopt him will provide him with an appropriate diet that will restore him to full strength, and he will have to be under the constant supervision of a veterinarian who will monitor his health. Unfortunately, my friend who will initially examine him will not be able to deal with this issue, so we will also need to find someone who will be able to do this. That's all from me for now, but I hope to hear from you on the show tonight. Poor thing, who could have abandoned such a little pup? Humans are cruel. Sometimes I'll gladly adopt him and make sure he is well taken care of because he deserves it. Oh my gosh, how sad. It's good that the doggy is in good hands now. If you adopt him, you have to send me pics ASAP. I even have an idea to name him. Burek. What do you think? I'm very happy that this incident is now cleared. Poor thing probably went through a lot and had to be desperate to attack all those animals. It's good that he's in good hands and is receiving help. I think that you will be a great person to take care of me, Burek. In case you need any tips or vet recommendation, Bozigard, please message me. Everyone was so excited about a cryptid and it was just a dog. What was growling at me when I was going towards the... Whoa. Not only what was growling at me, what was looking at me through my window the second day? That's what I want to know. No, that clearly was no dog. That thing's... I'm gonna close this, I'm gonna get out, and I'm probably about to die. Or I just go to sleep. Because I got no new objectives on my notepad.
Bardzo miło jest mi powitać w dzisiejszym nietypowym segmencie panią Franciszkę Świergiel.
Oh, it's day.
Motyle, który zakończył
I'm actually awake in the day.
w 1999 roku. Jednak dziś, po wywiadzie z Franciszką, mamy przyjemność zaprezentowania
My frames dropped for some reason.
Pani Franciszko, co skłoniło pani
Wait,
na scenę muzyczną?
that was the person that lives next to me, isn't it?
Po tym, jak niestety byliśmy zmuszeni okolicznościami niezależnymi od nas do rozejścia się jako zespół, ja nadal tęskniłam do tworzenia muzyki, która tak na dobrą sprawę od zawsze stanowiła ogromnie ważną część mojego życia.
Okay, well that goes. I mean...
Wiele lat nie byłam w stanie do końca zostawić ze sobą tych wspaniałych doświadczeń, które przeżyłam wspólnie z artystami motyli. Starałam się stworzyć własną muzykę, jednak nie byłam zadowolona z efektów swojej pracy. Ciągle wracałam do grania utworu, który skomponowałam chwilę przed założeniem zespołu.
Yeah, something did happen. I'm not sure what exactly happened.
Do jego ostatecznej wersji.
It's day.
Temu mój mąż, słuchając jak
I'm not supposed to be awake in the day.
melodię, sugerował, że mogłabym go nagrać, tak tylko dla siebie. Na początku nie byłam zbyt przekonana, ale
Okay.
zaczęłam nieco...
I don't know if that is... Okay, let me see. Hunts. I have to admit that hunting cryptids isn't as bad as I thought. Thanks, Photo Lover, for getting me into this. Is that me?
To jest to coś, nie? Że to jest coś, czego
Or is that supposed to be me?
zbyt długo starałam się na siłę odnaleźć siebie.
No biggie. Can't wait for more outings together. That's me?
To bardzo wzruszająca historia. Czy ma już może pani plany na...
It's good to see that thanks to Gozeri's cryptid incident, someone got interested in cryptozoology.
To, co przynosi mi
I don't think that's what cryptozoology is.
korzystać ze wszystkich doświadczeń, które zdobyłam do dalszego tworzenia, nie definiując siebie na nowo i kontynuując swoją podróż.
Again, I'm going through this thing and I'm just wondering.
Akceptować przeszłość. Nie chcę zobowiązywać się do niczego względem mojej twórczości i zostawiam sobie przestrzeń do tego. I żeby cieszyć się tym, co jest teraz, a jedną z takich rzeczy jest ten utwór, który właśnie wydałam.
Chciałaby pani zapowiedzieć słuchaczom swój utwór?
Drodzy słuchacze Radia Bożegród, mam ogromną przyjemność przedstawić wam utwór Wspomnienie,
Well, I'll continue reading whatever that...
którego możecie wysłuchać już teraz. Franciszka Świergiel.
Okay, well, enough of that. Let me see what else. Historical reenactment. Oh, what? Thank you so much for teaching me how to use a computer. I was able to meet a new friend online on one of historical forums, and we were able to go on our first historical reenactment event together. I'm very grateful that you showed me everything that you had the patience to explain things to an old man like me. Here a picture with me and Stazek. It's a pleasure on my side to help you understand how to use a forum. If you ever need to have more questions, you know where to call. It's great to see you in such a great shape. This dude was in a wheelchair the whole time? Okay, never mind. Never mind. This is not me. This is this person. This hand is me just because, like, come on. I'm the Unabomber by this point. I'm not the Unabomber. Don't take that out of context. Today I had the pleasure to meet the person you all know as Photo Lover. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to solve Cryptid mystery once again. I'll make sure Photo Lover's home will go on great success. It's gonna be me. Anyone meets me in real life, that's just me hiding everywhere. You'll ruin your eyes. Read all forum posts. Well, I guess I'm being told not to keep my eyes glued to the computer. A month passed and we solved Cryptid mystery. Okay, I could see this dog. It was not supposed to have hair, but yeah, the red eyes. I guess that makes sense. Nothing makes sense. Okay, so I read every forum post. I'm tired of being a redditor. I'm gonna be. Do I just walk outside? Am I gonna meet my demise? Achievement unlocked. I touched grass. Oh, it turned a 15-minute game into close to 2 hours. My stupid ass completely forgot I had a map, and I was too busy trying to find a cemetery that I didn't know. Oh yeah, just press M for map. The one place I didn't go. Sorry for bad English. Well, I mean, just going by the fact that I had to choose English. Just by the fact that the first language that is being said is whatever is being spoken. I can assume it's French, but I could be wrong. I looked at the controls like 5 to 10 times. I completely omitted the fact that there was a map button. Yeah, a map button for the cemetery. Yeah, of course. God. Well, that was Cryptid FM. If those broadcasts were of any useful to anything, I have no idea. Oh wow, I just noticed the beast is right there. They gave him his own profile. Well, that was pretty fun. Granted, the fact that I got lost and I was too stupid to even realize that I had a map the whole time. From what I could tell, it was taking inspiration from the Chupacabra, but no actual. It is 7:24 p.m. in this game, and there was no way it was that bright outside. Oh, it probably was. I didn't pay attention until the credits rolled. Yeah, no actual cryptid. Now, when the power went out and whatever was growling at me, I have no idea what it was. Or why it was on my left side and then on my right side. Was it trying to play fetch? Maybe I should have turned around. Actually, if I turned around, I probably would have gotten assaulted. So, yeah, that was Krypta FM. I don't know what else to say other than, don't be like me, and remember there's a map button if you so you won't get lost. There's also you could speedrun this. So yes, a game that could be finished with under 4 minutes, which I took over an hour and a half to finish. Oh, take 40 minutes out of my playthrough, because I'm pretty sure that's how long it took just to find. I found everything else but the cemetery. I found the bunker. without looking for the bunker. I found the train station without looking for the train station. I found the transformer without looking for the transformer. So you know what? It is what it is. I got good content out of it, so I guess that's all that matters. So I'll leave it at that. This was Krypta FM. No actual cryptids. If you want to play this for yourself, it's free. It's also a very small game. When I downloaded it, it was only like a couple hundred megabytes. Surprising with how big the world is, but I mean, it was pretty fun. If you could also speedrun it yourself. See your best scores. I don't know what the whole high score is on this, but yeah. My stupidity was put on full display because I'm pretty sure if anyone was watching me and has played this before, and how I kept saying I don't know where the cemetery is, or if anyone's watching this on YouTube and they're just like seeing will I ever find it, they're just gonna be screaming at me, yeah, there's a map. How do you not know there's a map? You pressed controls, you pressed the escape button so many times to see controls, and clearly map is there. Anyway, it is what it is, you know. I'm not perfect, no one is. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Krypta FM. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I actually did like it. It actually made me too scared to move a few times when I had to go to the forest. Like when I took a picture of the tree and the tree was making music somehow, I was actually getting scared to approach it. So also, I'm assuming Hunter95 was the person in the campfire who decided he saw me running to him, so he ran away. We drove away, I should say. But so yeah. Well, enough of that. This is Krypta FM. That light turned off, so that leaves me with one thing to say. I hope I helped make your day at least a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for Tiny Bunny. We'll catch up to that, and then we'll wait for episode 5 to be released.